Hi everyone, thanks so much for joining us today. We are going to do an intro class for Young Living Essential Oils, and we are so excited. We're so excited to share with you what the oils have done for our lives and our families' lives. And I'm Carrie Long. This is Krissi Perryman. Say hi. Okay, we're going to start with Krissi sharing her oily journey, how she got started. Good.
Okay, well, I started the essential oil journey because Carrie kind of made me. And for several months, I was very reluctant and skeptical of the oils. I thought it was just another gimmick. And so I went to her house, and she lathered me down with oils as I walked in the house. And I slept better than I had in several months. And I thought, well, that was just a hoax. I was really tired that night. And so before I left that morning, she lathered me down again. And I drove home from Houston, and I was like very energized and really ready to go.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you were hooked, weren't you?
I was hooked.
Yeah. So I remember, like, Krissi, you have to do these because they're changing the way that we are taking care of our family. And yeah, she was like, And you know what, to be honest, I was the same way. Whenever I started, I had gone to a class with my mother-in-law, and they shared the same information that we're about to share with you. And I was like, well, I'll give it a try. And so I purchased the kit, and I stuck them in a bag in my purse once I got the kit. And we went to the dentist's office, and my 7-year-old had a dental appointment. My 11-year-old son, we get to the appointment, we're an hour away from home, and my 11-year-old is like, Mom, like, I feel like I'm about to throw up. And I was like, you don't have time to throw up. Like, you seriously don't have time to get sick. Like, we are an hour away from home. We don't have anything with us. I don't know what to do for you. And it's just like this mommy reaction, like, I don't know. So the Lord reminded me that I had these oils in my purse. And I remembered that at that class, they said that peppermint was good for upset stomachs and just kind of sour, whatever. And I was like, oh, okay. So I had him inhale the oil, and he did. And actually, at the time, I didn't know that peppermint is a hot oil. And so I had him rub it all over his stomach. So he was like, Mom, like, my stomach burns, but my nausea is gone. And I was like, really? Okay. So that was kind of a coincidence, right? And so a little while later, he was like, Mom, my stomach is coming back. And I was like, you know what, just inhale that bottle again of peppermint. And so he did, and it went away. And I said, okay, keep that bottle in your pocket, and every time that you feel like that, you inhale it and see what happens. And so for the rest of the time, that's exactly what he did, and he didn't have any issues at all that day. And I was like, this is kind of interesting. And so I wasn't going to tell anybody that I was doing essential oils, because I was like, people are going to think I'm nuts. People are going to think I'm straight up crazy. And so I kept it to myself until I started seeing how they were changing the lives of my family. Everything from tummy problems to pain to restlessness. It was crazy. And so now I can't keep my mouth shut about it. Right?
That's right.
Yeah.
So we want to tell you that we're not doctors. The essential oils, we cannot diagnose, treat, or cure any illness or sickness. Please remember that if you are on medication and seeing a doctor or physician right now, you need to consult them before making any major health changes.
Yeah, for sure. We love our oils, but we love our doctors too. So we just have to let you know that you definitely don't want to make any big changes. Let them in on what you're doing, and go from there. When we talk about the oils today, we're only talking about Young Living Essential Oils. We're not talking about any other brands. We're not talking about any other companies. We don't know anything about any other company. What we know about is Young Living's seed to seal guarantee. And they have a guarantee that they know exactly what they're doing with every single oil from the time that it's a seed to the time that it is placed in this bottle and sealed. There is absolutely no chemicals or synthetics in them, and so that's why we know that they're 100% therapeutic grade and safe for you and your family.
That's right. So what are the essential oils? Essential oils are the lifeblood of the plant. They contain hormone-like compounds and help regeneration in the cells. They have the ability to penetrate cell membranes and diffuse throughout the blood and tissue. Their particles are so small that they even cross the blood-brain barrier.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's unusual. And so it's really amazing how the essential oils work. Like total body, mental health, physical health, spiritual health, all of that encompassed into one mechanism. It's so neat to know about them.
It is. So, how are we going to use these oils? Well, we're going to show you.
Yes, 3 ways. 3 ways to use essential oils.
The first one is aromatically. And
you see that?
The diffuser here.
There you go.
Okay, now it's on. So we have the diffuser. You can diffuse the oils. And what you do is you take this and you're going to fill, this comes in your kit, and you're going to fill the inside with water up to the line. Then you're going to put a few drops in there. You're going to place this back on, and then you're going to mash the button, and it will diffuse. These will get into your system just as much as if you were putting them on you. So that's the first way, is diffusing it. Okay, the next way is, can I use this? Yeah, okay, I can. The next way is taking a little bit, putting it in your hand, and just kind of cupping your hands over and smelling of it. Or you can just actually take the bottle and smell of the contents inside of the bottle that way.
That's right.
So, and it takes 22 seconds to go from the nose to the brain and cross the blood-brain barrier, and 3 seconds to reach every one of your organs.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. Whenever the oils are diffused, it's not hot, it's not wet, so you don't have to worry about any of those things. It's really awesome, and it's better than any other candle or any other brand of any kind of perfumey anything.
True.
Right?
True.
So without naming names. So it's so much better for your health. The next way that you can use essential oils is internally. Young Living essential oils. Like I said before, I had actually gone to the grocery store and bought an essential oil prior to Young Living, and it clearly states on this oil 100% pure oil. However, it also states not for internal use. So be very careful that you do not just say, oh, okay, this is great information, and then hop down to the nearest health food store or grocery store and buy yourself some essential oils because, hey, they're so much cheaper. You get what you pay for. And so the other oils have synthetics and they have chemicals in them, and even though it says 100% pure, it's not necessarily true. These are 100% therapeutic grade, and so what we're telling you about them is only for our company. Internally, you can use them in a capsule. We have several different options. For example, a weight loss trio, or a weight management trio. Grapefruit, lemon, and peppermint. I can put 4 drops of each of those into a capsule and take it. It's good for my metabolism, it's good for detox, and it's good for cravings. You can put a little bit of carrier oil. It's vegetable capsules. You can get them from Young Living. You can get them from Amazon or health food stores. You can take them in your water. A lot of the citrus oils are really good in water, but use a glass container. Those glass containers, because the citrus oils are so powerful and concentrated that they can actually break down plastics and styrofoams and stuff like that. And so you just put 2 to 3 drops of the ones that can be ingested, and the bottle will tell you and what you can and can't do with it. It has great information on there. You just put a few drops in that water, and I like to drink water with lemon every day because that has a detoxer in it, and it's really good for my liver. And I've seen some great results with it. So that's another way. Or you can do something called a cheek swipe. For example, lavender, when you're having some type of reaction to something or sniffles or whatever, you can take the bottle and just put a little on your finger and just put it in your mouth and swipe it inside your cheek. And it's really great that way. Thieves is awesome. Yes. For which we'll tell you in a minute, but for toothaches and stuff like that. So we've used that internally in our mouths as well. The oils, by the way, are metabolized every 2 to 2.5 hours. Remember, these are natural substances, and so they don't have those long-lasting or long released components to them, and so they're metabolized every 2 to 2.5 hours. So whenever you are sick, then you could be actually using the oils every 5 minutes to every hour. Normal use of them would be a few times a day, possibly, depending on what you're doing. But just remember that the key is to use essential oils early and often.
Yes. Mm-hmm. The next way is topically.
Topically, yeah.
So you can use that on the forearms. You can put your oils on your forearms, on the back of your neck, behind your ears, across your forehead, on your temples, wherever you like to put your essential oils. Or if you have like a pain spot, you want to put it directly on the pain spot.
Absolutely.
So, again, it takes 2 to 3 minutes to enter the bloodstream, 20 minutes to reach every organ, and when applied to your feet. So, if you have an oil that like to help you sleep or something, you might want to put it on the bottom of your feet, and it will take about 20 minutes to get into your bloodstream. The feet are actually the safest place to put the oils when you're like, oh my goodness, I don't know what to do with this thing. Put them on your feet. They have the largest pores of your body, and it's the least sensitive skin of your body, and so you don't have to worry about the whether it's hot oil, if it's going to burn or whatever. And especially for babies and children, diluted and on their feet is the safest and most effective way to use the essential oils for babies and children. There's actually what you call Vitaflex points on your feet that correspond with the different systems of your body, and so which we can get into that in a different class. But so that's if you don't know where to put it on your feet or inhale it. If you have pain, you'll put it directly on the site or area of the pain. So exactly, that's awesome. So now we're going to do what's called the medicine cabinet makeover. And so we're going to go through each of the oils that would come in your kit. That's the everyday essential oils. And we're going to tell you about what each of them do. Now, there are several oils for several different things. So if the first oil that you try does not work for you, try the next one that goes with that. For instance, Thieves, which this is Thieves.
That's Thieves.
It aids.
Love Thieves.
Yes, I do too. It aids healthy immune system. It helps with sore throat, teething and toothaches, insect bites, kills airborne bacteria. It helps with warts, cleans surfaces, supports healthy gums and mouth.
It's crazy.
This bottle will do just about anything. I mean, just about anything. So you can dilute this in a spray bottle, and you can actually take that with you to restrooms and kill germs.
Hand sanitizer.
Yes, kill germs anywhere with you. So that works great. Again, for teeth and stuff is wonderful.
Didn't your mom use them?
My mom used this, and she had a toothache And I said, Mom, just try this, because she was as skeptical as I was, so I forgave her for that. But I gave
We
her
love
a little,
our mom.
Yes.
I love Mama.
I gave her a little bit of this, and she put some inside of her on her gums. And the next day she was calling me, asking me, can I get some more of that from you? So this is wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah, we love, 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 love Thieves. It was actually named after the thieves from, I don't remember if it's the 15th or 16th century, but back in the day when there was the plague going on, there was a group of bandits who would actually go and rob bodies of the victims who had died from the plague. And so when the thieves were caught, the king said, okay, dude, I'm sure he didn't say that, but it was like, hey, dude, like, how did you guys not get dead, right? That's pretty much it. How did you guys not catch the plague and die? Because this is highly contagious. And so he said, okay, so here's the deal. I'll give you a reduced sentence if you share what you've done. And so the band of robbers explained to them what different herbs and clove and all of those things that they were using, and that's why they didn't get sick. And so Young Living actually named this after them and after that incident, because it has all of those the blend.
They bottled up their recipe.
That's right. And so now yeah, I won't say that. So that's awesome. I'm glad that we have it, because I use it every day. My boys have have immature immune systems, and it has really helped keep us out of the doctor's office and really reduce the amount of money that we're spending in doctor's visits and prescriptions, because they've been healthier in the last year than they have been in forever. Yeah. So the next one is peppermint. Peppermint is the one that I explained to you that that started our journey. Peppermint. We love it. I think one drop is like equal to 26 bags of tea, cups of tea. Yeah. And so all of our oils are very highly concentrated, and you really have to respect them. And be careful with them. What I told you earlier about it was a hot oil. There are a few of our oils that are actually that can be sensitive to the skin, and like you would definitely not want to get them on your skin without diluting them. For people who have sensitive skin, I can use peppermint and have no problems with it, but definitely read the labels and see what the dilution ratios are. But peppermint is awesome for occasional headaches. My goodness, it's so good for headaches. Stomach discomfort, nausea, occasional heartburn, energy and alertness. That's one of the things we used for Krissi that day when she was coming back to from Houston. Improves concentration. It actually helps with occasional constipation. I know it's crazy, but it does. Fever and hot flashes, and it's also digestive support. Tons and tons of testimonies about peppermint.
Oh yeah,
definitely. So because of the with peppermint, you just want to be very careful with young children with it. Citrus Fresh.
This is Citrus Fresh, and has a wonderful smell to it. It helps with occasional headaches, just like the peppermint. Supports healthy sinuses. It helps with hyperactive children. It's relaxing, and it uplifts your spirits. So this one is a great one to put in your diffuser. I think it makes the house smell really good.
Makes you happy, happy, happy.
And it makes you happy, happy, happy.
I use it when we're homeschooling our boys to help creativity and just to keep them kind of, focused. Is that possible? I don't know.
Yes.
Okay.
It is.
Frankincense, y'all. When we got our kit, I smelled frankincense, and I was like, that is disgusting. Like, I could not stand the smell of it. And now I am in love with the smell of it. There's some research that says that whenever you can't stand the smell of one of the oils, your body needs it most. So it is amazing. If it's good enough for Jesus, it's good enough for me. It's good for the blues. It's good for occasional stress and despair. It's good for wrinkles. It's good for age spots, non-cystic acne and blisters. It may improve memory. It supports healthy vision and aids healthy immune systems and aids in bladder health and function. When our boys do come down with something, I do apply frankincense to their spine along with the thieves. And so we use it for so much stuff. But y'all, you can put it in some coconut oil and make yourself a little face moisturizer. And so you're moisturizing and dealing with wrinkles. What? All natural.
We don't have to age after all.
No. Oh, you know what else? A friend of mine, a wonderful friend of mine, she actually did a test, and she did this with her stretch marks. Anyone out there have stretch marks? I know I do. But she used the frankincense for 7 days, and she took pictures of before and after in the same light and everything, and her stretch marks had diminished. It was awesome. It was awesome.
That was awesome.
Totally cool.
So the next one is purification. This is another one that I love to do in the diffuser.
Oh, yes.
It smells really good. Matter of fact, it's good for air fresheners, air purifiers, bee stings. It supports ear health, naturalizes odors. It's good for an insect repellent, insect bites, supports eye health, and cleanses minor cuts. So this is a good one to take camping with you too.
Oh, absolutely.
So
insect bites for real.
Yes. Yes. Put this on you, and you don't have to worry about those mosquitoes biting you.
And if they do bite you, you have something to stop the itching.
Yes.
So between that and lavender, oh my goodness.
Yes, but this one smells really good too.
Yeah, it does. And actually, my mother-in-law taught me to do this. I get a glass spritz bottle, and I put some water in it with a few drops of purification. And when the dog comes in from outside and he smells like outside, I spritz some on him, and it freshens him up, and he doesn't smell. And so actually, these oils you can use on your pets too. You just it's a whole nother ball game, but it's really interesting.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Oh, Stress Away. Oh, that's me. Woo, Stress Away.
You get the good ones.
I know. I love Stress Away. Everyone who smells Stress Away falls in love.
Oh yeah.
Well, I would say 1% doesn't, but they're crazy. I'm just kidding. They're not crazy.
I think she's talking about me, but I love Stress Away now.
Stress Away is the only one that has vanilla in it, and it does just what it says. It is for occasional stress. It's for mental fatigue. It actually can help with balancing your equilibrium, which is crazy. It's relaxing. It's for minor anxiety and despair, and also PMS.
Yay!
You don't have PMS, do you?
No, not at all. That's wonderful.
Ask my husband.
My husband will tell you I'm perfect. I mean, whatever.
For real.
It's because of the oils, though. So the next one is lavender.
Swiss knife in a bottle.
Yes.
Swiss Army knife in a bottle.
This one is going to help you relax and sleep.
So many uses
that you have to acquire the smell for.
No, I love it. She's crazy.
I like it now. I didn't like it.
It's because her body needed it.
That's right. Because I need sleep.
Yeah, that's
Everybody knows that, right?
That's right. If you know Krissi, you know that she needs sleep.
So this helps with minor cuts and bruises. It relaxes you. It promotes restful sleep. Not just going to sleep, but once you're asleep, it really gives you a restful on top of it sleep. It helps with blemishes, non-cystic acne, hair growth, and dandruff. It supports healthy skin, and it sustains healthy blood pressure.
That's awesome.
So this one, of course, my husband might. Anyway, so I started diffusing this, and I felt like my husband was getting a lot more sleep. And I think this is the one that kind of started turning him over a little bit to the oils. So I love lavender because of that. Yeah,
lavender is a must-have. Like everything, you can use it for almost anything. Like I cut my finger using a knife, and it really hurt. But I know I put lavender on it to help stop the bleeding. So it's just you definitely have to have that in your arsenal. The next one is lemon. I told you earlier that I put it in my water, and I also take it in a capsule. It smells like
lemon.
Yeah, smells like amazingness, right? And it's an amazing detoxer. It aids in healthy immune systems, flavors water. It can help with swollen glands. It can help drain lymphatics, your lymphatic system. You can put some behind your ears and just swipe down your lymphatic system in your jawline to help drain. May improve memory, support circulatory system, aids in weight management, and helps sustain healthy blood pressure. And it smells so edible. It really does. It just smells like.
And my favorite thing to do with it, because I drive a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Concentration and clarity.
Yes. And this one, along with peppermint, put on a cotton ball and put it in your air freshener and air vents. And you can get your drive on anywhere. Get your drive on.
To Tennessee.
Yes. It will keep you alert and awake. So if you have a long trip and you're tired, use the lemon. I highly, highly, highly recommend the lemon in your keep saying air fresheners, air vents. I love it.
Yeah, I use, she used a cotton ball. I've also tried a clothespin. I went to the dollar store and just got a pack of 50 or whatever, and it was like $1 for 50 of them. And I dropped them on the clothespin and clip it to my air vent. Yeah.
Love it.
I'm just picturing right now Krissi having like 50 clothespins attached all through her car on the air vents. I'm cracking up right now, and she'd be like, I'm driving. Okay, anyway.
Hey, I can so do that.
Yeah, okay.
So
Melaleuca.
get in my car, when you get in my car and I have all those, you can laugh at me.
Yeah, I'm going to. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, Melaleuca. This is Melaleuca, and it's
common name is tea tree oil.
Yes. Yes. It helps with minor aches, cleanses minor cuts and scrapes, helps with fungus, supports healthy skin, support healthy gums and mouth, insect bites, and sore mouth. And you see how this one goes a lot along with thieves and different ones. So like I said before, try one. If that's not helping you, try another one. Don't give up on the oils, because they will make a difference.
For sure. I know that Dr. Scott Johnson for ear infections recommends the Melaleuca to place behind the ears, and also to help drain that congestion and everything too. And it's awesome for skincare. I use it for my acne. So it's awesome. Panaway. We love Panaway. It smells like a particular muscle cream that is divine. It has wintergreen in it, and it works. It works for, it supports healthy joint and cartilage function, minor aches and pains, muscle pain after exercise, cramps, supports circulatory health, physical discomfort, and even headaches. We were at a class last night, and someone had jammed their finger in December.
Yeah,
in December, and it was really, really hurting her still. We had tried one oil, and it wasn't doing much for her, and we're like, well, let's try the Panaway. And so she put Panaway on, and she was like, oh wow, okay, that's working, and it's helping my pain. It's very awesome. I wanted to point out that Panaway, do you see there's a difference in the lid? It's a little larger. That is because you just want to be really extra careful with it. Make sure you keep all of these out of the reach of children. However, Panaway has wintergreen in it, and it does have a compound in there that is like aspirin. And it can be very toxic for small children. So that's why it has a different lid, a child-proof cap, and a few other of our oils do too. So just watch out for that. Pay attention, and just be careful with it.
Joy.
I've got the joy down in my heart.
Okay, anyway. So this is Joy. It is also, it's really good if you get up in the morning and put this a little bit on your heart.
Yeah.
It will give you joy.
The joy of the Lord is my strength.
It so gives you joy. So if you know like a Joy, like we do.
We know a Joy.
Yeah.
We love her.
We do. And she's always so joyful. So I think she uses Joy and doesn't tell us. Do you think?
I don't know.
Maybe. Anyway, okay. So Joy is it helps with occasional stress, helps with love and self-love, which I think a lot of us need.
We do.
Especially as women, we don't love ourselves
Don't
enough.
get me on my soapbox right now.
Right.
Because I will get on my soapbox about that right now.
Yes. It helps with confidence, gives you confidence. So, let me just, it also helps with emotional balance. You can use this one as for perfume or cologne. It uplifts your spirits and helps with the blues. So you need this, and then you use it, and then you call Carrie, and she helps you on through.
We've been friends for a long time, y'all. So just never mind us.
Yeah, just ignore us.
Yeah. So that is.
No,
those are the.
Because
don't ignore us. So those are the oils that come in the kit. You get the diffuser. You get 11 oils. You get 2 samples of about 4 oils like peppermint, thieves, lemon, and something else. But you get those. Not piece of calming. Anyway, so you get those samples, and then you get 2 samples of a drink that Young Living has. It's called Ninsha Red, and it is a highly super antioxidant drink. And I don't have the card in front of me, but it has like tons of, you would have to eat like 93 broccoli florets and like tons, like 100 of this and 80 something of blueberries, and it's just crazy for 1 ounce. 1 ounce. And so I'm out of it right now, but we drink it and we feel the difference. Like when we're not drinking it, I can feel the difference, and I have less energy. I'm a little bit more sluggish, and when we get sick, we increase the amount that we drink, even for my boys, up to 6 ounces a day, and it just helps sustain our immune system, and it's amazing. When you get your kit, put them in the fridge, pop them up in the fridge, and you can have like 1 pack a day, and there's 2 packs in there, and so then you're going to want to get your own, because it's really great for your body. There's tons of information on it in regards to what it can do, and you're looking everything from to help with fatigue, to kidney support, to sugar support, and just tons and tons of things that it's good for. So anyway, that concludes our class for the Intro to Oils for Young Living. Now that's class 1 of 2. When you get your kit, you want to definitely, we want to do a second class. It's called a What's Next class, because you're like, I have my oils, it's overwhelming, I don't know what to do, and we're like, it's totally okay. Just like you had to learn how to use medications, you had to learn how to use whatever, same way. It's just retraining your brain and learning how to use the oils. So we're so excited. We are praying for you. We're praying for you to join our oily journey, and we're just so thankful. We're grateful that you took the time to watch today.
Yes, thank you so much.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.